Today's hot. The sun is blazing. Cone Health Cancer Center's Christine Brannock says you have to wear sunscreen.
We should wear a sunscreen of at least a 30 or higher. And the SPF is the sun protection factor that you should look for. And the reason we say 30 or higher is because a 30 protects against 97% of UV rays. If we were to look at a 15, it only protects against 93% of UV rays.
So yes, if you are watching me on your TV screen, you need sunscreen. I know it feels like we are a broken record with the sunscreen story, but I have heard from way too many people that look like me, blessed with a little bit more melanin and chocolate skin, not interested in wearing sunscreen. Or better yet, people thinking just because the clouds are out, the sun rays can't still harm you. So I'm busting myths today. Yes, black people need sunscreen, and yes, you need sunscreen on cloudy days in the summer. Sunscreen is not a magic recipe for blocking the sun. The SPF number, so this number on the bottom of your bottle, determines how long until you burn. So simply put, let's say without sunscreen, you naturally take like 13 minutes to burn. Applying an SPF of 30 will take you 30 times that longer before you burn. So this is not the best. The 15, not so much. The 30, it's good, but the 50, that's even better. So when you're going to the grocery store, these are the two that you want to look for. Massachusetts Winchester Hospital reports darker skinned people have naturally an SPF of about 13. So although darker skinned people are naturally more sun protectant, we can do even more. At the least you can do is get down with the 30s. This is what I'm talking about here. So you want to apply 30 minutes before you go outside. Use at least 30 SPF and apply at least 30 milliliters or 7 teaspoons when heading to the beach. So we talk about SPF, and that's something that I know a lot of folks need to wear, but did you guys know about all the details about, especially African Americans or when it's cloudy outside?
Yeah, so I'm one of those people that didn't believe I needed to wear sunscreen because, I have a lot of melanin myself, but it took me going on a beach trip where I actually started peeling. And so that's when I was like, okay, I need to start wearing sunscreen. But then as we've done more stories like this, don't need to just wear it when I go to the pool or the beach, still need to wear it when I'm out and about, just in general.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think when it's cloudy out that, oh, yes, the sun's not doing anything today, I'm fine when I walk out the door. But that's not the case.
I've done that. I've done that where I was like, I'm good. And so when we went to the beach this past weekend, my two little ones, we slather them all up and they're playing, but you forget to reapply sometimes.
Yeah.
And we did forget, and they had minor, it was mild, but still they had some sunburn. You have to reapply every couple hours.
Yeah. I think the thing that I learned that I thought was most interesting in just my time of learning about sunscreen is that if you put on like a 20 SPF and then you put on a 30 SPF, that does not mean that it becomes 50 SPF, it really is just the 30. It would be whatever the highest one is. And I wear it every day on my face. I used to not do that, but like they say, you're supposed to wear it every day because even just walking outside, you're exposed to those UV rays.
I think one rule of thumb that when I was reading was that when it feels like it's completely dried up, like when your lotion and you kind of feel like you're like, I don't know if this is on anymore, that's the point when you need to reapply, because obviously it's not effective because you don't even feel it on your skin.
That's true.
Do you guys have any tips for that like sticky feeling? Like after you put the sunscreen on, it's kind
of,
I don't like that feeling either. So what is the cure to that?
Well, one thing I have learned from living along the coast, baby powder.
Okay.
So one thing whenever you go to the beach, it's important that you bring baby powder with you, because so oftentimes when you're sunscreen and you're sweaty and the sand sticks to you, and then you get in the car and you have sand stick to you and you feel icky. So the baby powder actually is a very easy way to just wipe off all of that. I actually learned it from an artist. She said, yeah, if you just put baby powder on, it's a quick way to get rid of all the sand, all that stickiness on you. So definitely bring baby powder when you go to the beach.
Wow, thank you, Monique.